Hi Eileen, here we go with this. Sorry about all the shadows. I've never recorded at night before on my iPad or iPhone and I don't know what I'm doing. But hopefully, here we go. Following the star pattern, I'll make a slip knot and I'm going to chain one. I have a 4mm needle and double crochet yarn, so I'll chain one, which is the center, and then I'll chain two, which is the first half treble, and then I'll wrap the wool over my needle or my hook, and I'll do 9 half trebles. You can see me working. Pull through, yarn over, hook in, pull up another loop, and pull through 3 and your hook at the one stage. I'll do it slower. You've a loop on your hook. Put the yarn over your hook. Put it in through the hole. Pull up a loop, and then this is the hard, tricky bit. Pull through 3 loops at the one time, but you'll get used to it. This is the half treble UK version, or it's called the half double in America, because it's just half your ordinary treble or half your double. Once again, loop on hook. Wrap it over, stick it into whatever hole or stitch you're told to do it, pull through, yarn, catch up your yarn again and pull it through. Yarn over, in, pull through. I hope you can see that. I don't know if I can make it, I'll bring it down a bit more. Anyway. Now, go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's great. And we just do one more. You have a loop on your hook. You wrap the yarn around, put it into the stitch or the hole you're working out of, push it through, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook. Catch your yarn up again and pull it through 3 at the one go, and that's the hard bit. Then slip stitch back into the second chain. You made 2 chains at the beginning. Slip stitch back into the top chain, this fella here. Now, you have a circle made up of 10 half trebles, and we're on to, you see the way it looks. You could make this and use it as the centre of a flower for when you're making flowers, and you could put beads, a button on the centre of that, or you could put beads around it. Now, you chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I'm bringing the yarn up here. And you slip stitch into the second chain from your hook. That's the chain on the hook. This is the first chain and this is the second chain. You just go under one loop, you catch up your yarn and you pull it through 2 loops. Then you go into the next chain and you do your regular ordinary UK double crochet. Then you come to your last loop here and you do a treble, and that's the first point of your star done. So you skip the next stitch, you skip the next half treble, that's that fella there, and you slip stitch into the next half treble, and you start off all over again with 4 chains, making 4 chains, and then you slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, double crochet into the next one, treble into the last chain you made, and that's it. You skip the next half treble and you slip stitch into the next one, and then you start off all over again, 4 chains, slip stitch into the second one from the hook, double crochet into the next one and treble into the next one. And you have your third point done. Now you're making a star that has 5 points. If you want a star that has 6 points, start off with 2 chains and then do 11 half trebles. Or if you find that too hard, just do 11 trebles. Anyway, we'll do this one here. And then you skip the next double crochet and you slip stitch. Now, if you wanted to make a bigger, more pronounced star, what you can do is we'll do 5 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. Then we do a double crochet into the next stitch. Then we do the dreaded half treble into the next stitch, and then we do a treble. If you didn't want to do a half treble, you could do two trebles. Doesn't really matter. 1, 2, you skip the next. See this one, you skip this one, the next half treble, and you do a slip stitch into the top of the next half treble. And you see the way you have a longer, more pronounced arm. Like you could keep doing this, you could kind of keep going out, make about 8 or 10 chains, slip stitch into the second chain for the hook, and then work 2 doubles, 2 trebles, work 2 doubles, 2 half trebles, 2 trebles, 2 double trebles, and keep going until you run out of loops basically. And then there you are. We'll do that big one again. 5 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch into the second chain from the hook, double crochet into the next loop. I find it handier if you just hold them up like this and keep a grip on them. A half treble into the next loop, which is your 4th loop, and a treble into the last loop, which would be your 5th chain. Now the reason I'm going on and on about this is a technique that's used over and over again in crochet if you're making flowers. You have to get to grips with it at some stage. So you skip over the next half treble and you're back right again. There's your first. There's where you started, at the top of the 2 chain, at the top of your 2 chains, and you slip stitch into that. And that will leave you with a wonky star that has 3 small arms and 2 long arms. But you see how if you made the center bigger, you could do a 6-pointed star, a 7-pointed star, whatever you wanted. So let's see. Oh God, it took me 8 minutes to explain that. Well, I mean, I'm sure you could do worse things in 8 or 9 minutes. So I hope that's okay. I can come back if you tell me what you find difficulty with. I can go back and do another video. You could also, to simplify it, just do 10 double crochets at the beginning and work out from that. But as I said, just even doing the two chain 9 half trebles, it gives you the base for a flower center or anything. So it's very, very useful to know how to do that. So good luck with it. Mind yourself. Bye.